Okay, so what I've got here is the old windscreen wiper motor off the 135, and that stopped working the other day. I think it's pretty well had its day. It's probably about 20 years old, and it's done its job. So I've took it off. It's only a bolt there. Pulled it out, and I've just ordered another one. So this one here we'll have a little look at later, but we're just going to have a look at the new one that's just arrived. I think this is what it is. Which corner of New House Farm. Let's have a look what's in the box. Right, okay. Well, very nice people that I bought this from sent me a new wiper motor, and here it is. Looks a little bit longer than the other one in length. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Oh, right, okay. Let's hope that's not too much of a problem, because that's actually longer than I need it. A little plastic bolt on there. I used a metal one off the old one. That's better. So you can see there it is actually about a centimetre longer. I might actually, if I have to, be able to adapt this one, cut a bit of that thread off, and bring, because this is only a moving bar in the middle, rather than send it back, I can't be bothered. Take that bit off there and just shorten the length of that bar, but we'll see. They also included in it a free thermo mug, so that'd be alright for my coffee. Screw cap with closable drinks opening. Well, there you go. So anyway, I'm going to go out and try and fit this now. This is about 45 quid. So we're going to stick that on the 135 now. Okay, so I'm just about to start fitting the wiper motor into the 135. Here it is. So I've got to get the end bits off. I don't need those. So that's going to go through on here. Straightforward slot. That's the easy bit, putting that on there. Not sure which way up it's supposed to go. Maybe like that. So I'm just going to bolt that on there. I could actually have it out a bit further so that it is the right length, but I'll probably just stick it on there and see what happens. So that's just that on there. A little neat hole through the dashboard. I'm just going to wire it in now, and then we'll see if we can get it going. Well, I've just been playing around with that, getting the wire underneath the dashboard fitted to the switch because it had come off. It's just started to rain. Look, it's horrible. So I've now got power to it, so we're just going to see if we can get this thing going. Ugh. Right, so I've got that wire in here and I've got it loose. I've got the switch up, so we just tap that on there, you can just hear the motor going, and if I zoom in on the end there, you might just be able to see the end bit moving. Oh, this is... So anyway, I'm going to put a little proper tab on the end of there and bolt this on, and we'll see how we get on with the new windscreen wiper. But this is a just disgusting day. Look at it. It's horrible. I'm getting wet and horrible. There we go, so just crimp that end bit on the wire, and let's see if we can fit that on the right. Okay, so this is Farmer Electrics, it's not that high tech, but I've just got that on there. Camera doesn't like focusing at the moment. There we go. Right, I've just got to tighten that up a bit and then we'll fit the windscreen wiper. Right, so these are very basic farmer windscreen wiper. That bit there just fits on the end of that motor spindle, and then I've just got to tighten that up to clamp it on, so I'm just going to stick that on there now. Right, so we've got our motor on, we've got our windscreen wiper on, let's see if it works. Oh look, the windscreen wiper's got stuck behind there. I think it needs a bit more adjusting, but we get the idea, we're getting there. Oh, life, eh? Never straightforward. Okay, let me sort that out. Anyway, I'm going to finish with that. I finally got something sorted. Well, that was a bit of a faff around getting that sorted, but finally I've got the windscreen wiper working okay now. I had to tighten up the bolt on the end of the wiper arm to get it to stay on and not keep flopping around like you saw it started going underneath the edge of the window. It's just little jobs like that you don't think of on a farm that you've got to have a go at yourself really, because otherwise you couldn't afford to keep paying someone to come out. The motor itself costs us about 45 quid, so you think what it would cost labour wise to get someone out there just to put a little windscreen wiper motor on there just to basically use sort of every so often, maybe, you know, 1 hour or 5 minutes in a month. So yeah, part of farming really isn't just about being a dairy farm or whatever, it's about having to go DIY, although that was really quite simple really compared with a lot of jobs. Anyway, back to the farming. Keep watching the Funky Farmer channel. Cheers. Okay, so this is the old wiper motor that was on the 135, and I put that on there probably 20 years ago at least, and it's had money's worth. Look, the old rubber washer there's all perished. Certainly seen better days. So, and my usual thing, I'm just going to take this apart because I always like to have a look at things. So we'll just open the top up and have a quick look at it. Okay, so just put that in the vise just to make life a bit easier. And there appear to be only 4 screws holding this top on. And there's only a little basic motor inside here, driving the shaft. Now the problem with this old one was that basically it just didn't have any energy or power in it. So I'm going to take this off. I think it's probably just all worn out inside. Once you've got the new one, there's nothing wrong with taking the old one apart because you've got nothing to lose really, is there? But if you start taking this apart before you've got something good in place, you never know, you might need it. Okay, so there we go, there's the drive there on that bit there, and this is all packed with grease, and there's just a motor that drives, the motor just drives that around. I don't know whether I can take the motor apart or not. So So basically, oh, there's a couple of gaskets. Take those off. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's take that screw off as well. Like I said, there's not a lot to lose now because it's burnt out. That's come off there. And it's all. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Okay, so I've just noticed there's a couple of screws holding this side on. I've undone that one, it seems to pop out, so I'll just undo this one now.